Yo, what is up YouTube? It is OG and today we're going to be doing some heist gameplay. So, Rolling Rumble is out and it's definitely one of my favorite maps. Usually I play Rico here, but recently I've kind of transitioned to Barley a little more. I'm not the best tank, so I like to keep my distance from my brawlers, and Bobby's obviously on my team now. He's pretty solid Rico. So I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on Barley and just this comp in general. This comp, or you can add like a Rico instead of Spike, or you can even do double tank. Those are all kind of meta here, and they're all like they all have their strengths and weaknesses. But ideally, I want to get up on the safe and just hammer away, do as much damage as possible. So we got Killer the Third and Third Best with me today, and they're both pretty solid players. So let's hop into some games. Alright guys, so hopping into game one, they have Double Thrower Frank, which Frank's not very meta, but a while ago Double Thrower actually used to be pretty decent here. So the Barley usually wants to go either mid or right side. This is our first game together, so I guess Killer is going to be the mid here. But Double Thrower is going to be tough for him. So I'll have to be a little more passive just to make sure that we all have like some defense. And you'll see that I am using Barley's new star power, Extra Nauseous. I just find that you have to get put on defense a lot with Barley, and this star power is like almost completely better, except for maybe in like a Barley versus Barley matchup and you just want to poke and just kind of regen. But I almost use it like every game, so this is definitely my star power choice with Barley. So I think I'll hold on to my super a little bit, and okay, so he showed himself. I'll just reset and we can probably finish the game here to be honest. So I'll just use my super to kind of clear out the mid. I think we can just ignore the Dyna and go for it. Yeah, Killer's gonna get unsafe, and so is Third Best, and this is gonna be game. Alright guys, so game number two. This time they don't have a thrower, which will be good for me. They have a Jesse and double tank. So the Spike wants to stay on the tank, obviously, and hopefully I get the Jesse matchup. But they're actually all gonna cramp up side, so we'll just like hang back a little bit, chip it down. Want to make sure the tanks or the Jesse don't get their supers. They both have very annoying supers, and this is the spot that I was talking about earlier. You can like literally just like hammer the safe from here, and I can like probably take him out. But if he's just gonna leave me alone, like I'll just keep going on safe, and hopefully my teammates can handle defense. And I think they'll do a pretty good job because we do have a Spike, right? So I knew I could kind of like leave back and trust him, and I'll come back just to help. But I think they're good. Now we kind of want to reset, and it's nice to just like chip the safe, but you want to push as a unit, right? So you can see Third Best does have a super. He should go in there. That's fine actually. Ideally he's gonna go in, and if someone was around there I could just throw my super, and they're spawning in now, so I probably should have held onto it a little bit. But I think we can take out the Jesse here actually. She runs into our poison. We'll just juke the last shot, and I think we'll be able to finish here, so it's really close game. My super goes off, we are good. Primo a little short on the jump, and we do pick up the win. Alright, so they have a Dynamite this time, so I'll probably get matched up with him, just because that is a really tough matchup for Spike, especially with all these walls, and Spike goes really well against the Nita, so I'll try getting matched up with him, so it's not tough of a time on Killer. I'm sure he could manage it, he's a good player. So ideally I can outpush the Dynamite pretty easily actually. Just stay back and be passive, but I think I'll be a little more aggro here and just start pushing my way up the mid and just look for that safe damage. Now we don't want to just like let him get on our safe. He does have the jump. The bull is going to be coming through, so I'll just try to build up my super right now, and doing a pretty good job. I'll just push them back out of that corner. That forces the Nita towards me, and we can finish off there. Nice job by Third Best, and Killer is doing work on their safe. So now we can kind of get situated. We want to make sure we all stay. Oh, I thought he could kill him. Sorry, kind of left him. But I'll just kind of hold down mid because I think Third Best will go down here. He's just hanging on barely, but we don't want to lose our positioning, right? So I'll get my super out. Probably not the best super, to be honest. I don't think I got any value there, but we're gonna help Third here. Take out that bull, and now we can kind of just step up onto the Dynamite because he did waste a lot of his shots. So that's something that you always have to be looking out for, especially in the thrower v thrower matchups, because they don't have the fastest reload speed. Just count out their shots, and if you are Barley, you can literally just run onto Dynamite or another Barley if they don't have shots and just kind of spam your attack. So we should be able to finish the game here. Killer, if he gets really close to that safe, he can hit 4.7k, and you want to be right at like the safe door, but we're going to finish it, and pretty convincing win again. Alright, so double tank thrower. Usually you don't see Rosie here, because, well, for a bit you did when she was really meta and you saw her everywhere, but ideally like Primo or Bull, they can just kind of like go on safe and cause all this offense. Well, Rose is more like control-y, and she's not that great for heist anymore. Just because when she was just so dominant in general. So me and Killer are just gonna tag team them and move up pretty easily. So our bull is actually doing a really good job right now. He hasn't died, and he's just getting a ton of damage off. So I'll just throw my super out there. Hopefully I can get a few hits. But I do gotta watch out for the Barley, and he can just kind of bring around the Rosie with her bull. So I'll have to pinch over a little bit and just kind of get my matchup on him. Or maybe we'll just push up mid and let Barley go for a safe, because we can probably finish here as long as we play it right. So I'll just use the wall to my advantage. The only way the bull can get me is if he dashes through. And I have all these walls, right? So even if I go down here, I think Killer will be able to finish. Not our bull can. So it's kind of like you want to focus on offense more as Barley, but obviously don't leave people if you know they're going to finish you safe on defense. But the win condition typically on this map is getting the Barley in that choke point. It's finishing it from. Alright guys, so this time we do have a Rico, a Dynamite, and a bull. So that's going to be a little bit of a tough matchup for Killer. He does want to stay on the bull here, so I think he's trying to rotate over to the bull. I should be on the Rico or the Mike. I think he wants Rico though, but he should definitely be on the bull right now. And we can see we have a Dynamite on our safe. That's a really good super for Rico actually. Got both my teammates. So I'll just go for the Rico here because I am going to go down probably with pressuring. Let me just focus here for a second, guys. So we got to reset. I'll try to clear them out a little bit with my super, and my shots are just pretty short right now. That one Rico super set up that entire play for them though. It was really good from their Rico, and they just got a ton of damage. So, I did not know the Rico was there. Okay, so the Rico definitely should have shot me there. Now I can just kind of harass and stay out of distance of their thrower, and he is going to try supering us and got me. Killer's still alive though, and he can focus on the bull hopefully. I'll go directly onto the Rico because Barley is a really good counter for Rico. The reason why people play Rico, knowing that there's so many Barleys, is because the Rico does really high damage, so he stays on the tanks pretty much. Should be able to take out Dynamite here. Yeah, got it. And just gotta watch out for the bull. So we are down a few percent, so we definitely need to get some off going here. I do need to regen, so I'll probably just hang out for a sec and get the Dynamite here. He's going to be looking to be pretty aggro, and we'll take him out. So tough game. Their Rico actually had one really good super, and we never really recovered from it. But our matchups were kind of screwed up too, a little bit. The spike should always be on. Alright guys, so this is going to be the last game of the video. So we got a BB, which actually I have seen some use on, but I don't personally think it's best. And then we got a Dynamite and a bull. So Killer should rotate over to the bull. I'm trying to do that right now actually. I can go on the Dynamite. We can just tag team the bull and take him out pretty easily. And once you have one person down, you kind of move up together as a unit. So I'll help out our bubbles just catch me. Our bull's doing a really good job just hanging alive. Even if you can't get damage on the safe, just by being there and being a threat, you're giving your teammates the chance to move up. And sometimes it's better to just hang out there and let your teammates get in position than just suicide for like 5% or something. So I will get taken out here. I think I can take the bullet. I'm actually still alive. I jinxed it. So I was gonna use my super, but it'd be kind of panic. So I'll just hang on to it. And the BB bubble is gonna get 2 hits, so it's not that bad. Bull is gonna go in, which definitely not a good bull rush. Kind of see we just deleted him. I'll use my super just so I can start moving up the left side. And now we got them kind of pinched back. And like I said earlier in the video, Barley does have the range advantage on Dynamite. I think they have the same range. It's just Barley's shot is spread, right? And Dynamite is not as spread. So I'll just play Ring Around the Rosie with Bull, and Killer can probably finish him right there. I'll just back off. I'll respect the super, and I'll regen, and okay, I'll wait for the Bull, and then he'll be coming in. So they are just gonna kind of walk into my super. I'll charge it back like halfway, but we did get a lot of area denial, and we're able to kind of isolate the bull and get a kill there. Good job from Killer. Now I'll get my super on safe just in case our bull wants to head in there. It's too low HP, unfortunately, and super will get some damage, but okay, I gotta take out the bull here. But okay, So I do take out the bull, and I just went for him because he was so weak, and I know he is a big threat, and ideally I do want to be focusing on offense more, but we have a pretty convincing lead, so just letting an enraged bull unsafe definitely is something that could screw up the game for us, and we are going to finish it. Really good job from the teammates. Third best and killer. Alright guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Sorry for the lack of uploads lately. Everything's been kind of crazy. With the World Cup, we've just been trying to get ready for qualifiers. Clearly, we weren't. If you guys watched our game yesterday, we did lose that qualified first place in the first round of qualifiers, but we still have 2 more, so gotta focus and practice a lot and figure out better comps and better bans. Anyways, guys, I'll try to be back tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching the video, and please subscribe, like all the good stuff, and I'll see you later. Peace.